Hello, everybody, and welcome to week one of Unscripted. We've had an exciting week so far, but before we get into it, I am your host, C2, and with me today are our co host, Viewzys, Jnick, and our newest Unscripted cast member, Herm. Herm, would you like to say anything to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, I'm Herm. I'm Canadian. I'm 6'5", and I play on Shade.
He had to
Fair
throw
enough.
a 6'5" in, bro. He had to.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good intro.
Thank
Well,
you.
It's a good
Where?
conversation starter.
it was a pretty exciting week amongst the divisions of slips. We saw a lot of 3-and-outs in Division 1, a lot of 3-and-1s in Division 2. In Division 3, there's a nice little mixture. Before we do this, Viewsies, anything that you've noticed immediately coming out of Division 3 this first week?
Division 3. Well, I would say that, Greenout starting off with, they got their first win in 2 seasons. Can you believe that?
Sure.
And it was a sweep. They didn't even lose. It's impressive, X-ray White's still trash like last season. But that's about it. Everybody else falling, decent, doing well. Not too bad.
I
Yeah,
think
we did see EXO go 3-2 against Voltage. We saw Atlantis Elite beat Blossom 3-1. We saw Goobers beat Synergy 3-1. Greenout took X-Ray White 3-0. And I believe that's all of them. Jnick, did you see anything that you liked out of this Division 3 setup?
I think it was mostly what we expected. Besides Greenout getting their first win. I mean, in 2 seasons. That's congrats for them. But everything else kind of just fell into a lot like last season. Voltage getting a Div 3 team in there. They took a loss, but they fought hard. I mean, I think that's going to be a decent squad. Other than that, everything kind of just fell into place like it did last season. So nothing too interesting going on. So
I mean, we knew. Voltage. Speaking about them, they were the one surprise that I got. EXO was supposed to be one of the best teams in Div 3, and for them to take them into Game 5, it's impressive. It's a good start.
I
But
think it's going to be.
Goobers slapping everybody still, unbelievable. I just want to point out one thing real quick. Synergy, the team that said that they were good enough for Div 2, lost first week. So I'll just leave that. I just won't even. I can't kick them while they're down, but
You've already done it.
Yeah.
too bad for them. I had more money.
New guy Herm, any comments, cares, or concerns here?
Well, you know what? I didn't get to catch too many of the games, but I did catch the Div 3 game on stream, and you know what? It was pretty entertaining, actually, for a Division 3 game. I didn't expect too much, but I was thoroughly entertained.
It's fun to watch sometimes just because it's hilarious to watch.
It was a blowout. It went like 8-0, and the final score was like 8-3. So.
It's fun.
Well, moving on to something a little more competitive, we will move to Division 2. And first up, we did see Voltage Esports defeat Shade 3-1. We've got Redout defeating Heatwave 3-1. We've got Black Rose taking Atlantis A 3-1. And it is X-Ray Gaming defeated SG Academy 3-1. Now we do have two Shade members and their coach in here. Do you guys want to explain what might have happened there?
I
It
got
was
it.
a non-bias review.
I got it. Vultures played better. That's about it. Shade wasn't having a good day, and for a good reason. Voltage outplayed him. So.
Yep.
Although one game I do want to talk about Div 2, X-Ray beating SG Academy. I thought Slaying Academy was going to be the third best team, to be honest. But X-Ray, all right, yeah, all right. I don't know what happened, but
Who is your top three in Division 2 then?
Dude, to be honest, I don't even know. Shade Voltage number 1 and 2. I don't know about number 3. Black Rose isn't bad. They're not terrible. Redout won, but I guess it did play Heatwave, so makes sense.
But
other
as
than
a new
that,
Division 2 team.
I don't even know. Third is just there isn't a third right now. Until Slaying Academy proves their worth, or X-Ray or Redout, or no, not Redout, sorry, Black Rose I don't think there's going to be a third best team for a while. I think they're all just kind of bunched in to see who wins week by week. I think they're all going to be tough matches. But I think,
C2, I have a question for you.
oh yeah, I wasn't talking.
Sorry, continue.
No, it's fine. Go ahead now. You ruined
All
it.
right. All right. C2, what do you think was in the water in Division 2? It looks like every series here ended up being 3-1.
I don't know. I think there was a lot of teams that wanted to prove Viewzys wrong, and I know at least one of them did. So
Yep.
I think it'll start evening itself out here the next week or two. Teams are going to start getting more comfortable playing with each other, especially in these high comp environments. And I think it'll be a good season for all three divisions, though.
Div 2 sketch. But either way, as I was saying, I don't think there's a third team in Div 2. I think it's like 2 really good teams for Div 2, and then probably about 3 pretty good teams, and then the rest are just, I'm not going to say who's who, but just know Atlantis A is trash.
All right.
Individually, decent team. They have Chico, though. Chico ruins everything, so they're going to be terrible. But Guru, a good player. I love Guru. He's a dog. But Chico ruins that entire team.
Wow.
You heard it here
Jay,
first.
anything surprising come out of Division 2 this week for you?
No, not really. Besides Redout winning, didn't expect that. But like Zach said, they did play Heat Wave. Black Rose going to be a pretty decent team. Don't know too much about XRay. Slinging Academy. I mean, I've scrimmed them. They're not great, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt where it's early in the season. Don't know much about Atlantis or Heatwave, and then Shade. So, but
I know
other than that,
X-Ray did have quite a few words for young Viewzys here, but
Yeah, I don't care. They're so trash. But either way, I think Slaying Gang Academy has the highest ceiling besides Shade and Voltage in Div 2. I think if they get their stuff together, they'll actually be a really good team.
I mean, it's a bunch of really good individual players, and they're under a very good team anyway.
Yeah,
So, I mean, the team above them can really just help them.
Yeah,
And
they'll really
they'll grow. They'll grow.
Exactly. They'll work it out. They'll get good by the end of the season.
Well, moving on to Division 1, we did see Barbershop throw a forfeit in the first week. Kinda expected. They were kind of scrambling to find players these past month. Approached a few of mine. I had to lay down the law on young Brody and Wicco. We'll see if they're able to bring it back together next week, though. But yeah. So then we saw Iris defeat Slang Gang 3-0. We saw Blackout take out Team Phoenix 3-0. We saw Overland defeat Hydra 3-0. And actually, I think that's all of them. I think what was probably the most surprising 3-0 that you saw this week, Viewzys?
For sure. But again, it was scuffed. Snowman played. And the new pickup. What? What are you guys laughing about?
You cut out the team name in your mic.
Oh, I meant Hydra.
Yeah,
but it was a scuff series because Snowman played, and Snowman's not a bad player, don't by any means. But I mean, starting 3 is questionable. And then Nick was really sick. My Nick was really sick. And then the other Nick only played 1 game, so it was just a bunch of things. But I mean, they'll be back strong as ever. I'm not really worried about it. Also, the 3-0 from Slang Gang Iris. I wouldn't say it. I mean, I wouldn't say I expected, like, I feel like I thought Iris was going to win because Iris is a really, really good team. But for them to 3-0 Slang Gang, that's a statement if I've ever seen one, But Slang Gang is a really good team. And for them to come out 3-0, you have bad series. Happens. But I see Slang Gang coming to playoffs. So they'll get their stuff together. Not worried about them.
Yeah. Well, Herm, anything out of Division 1 give you a little chuckle, maybe a little surprise?
I mean, the only team that I actually know that people are on in Div 1 is Blackout, courtesy of Viewzys there. But to be honest, not surprising. I mean, they're a super strong team, probably one of the favorites in Div 1, and 3-0, the defending champs, is pretty impressive in week 1. So
Jay,
Under new
anything,
management,
that's
we
true.
actually have a good we have a good manager now. We don't have C2's old ass.
That's just utter disrespect to the face.
the utter disrespect, Viewzys.
I'm sorry, Papa.
So hateful. I don't know
Sorry.
where we've gone wrong with you. You're probably the most disrespectful child I have
You only have 2.
that you know of.
Oh.
Yeah, let's get
What?
that straight.
Okay.
Well, let's look at everyone's favorite part, where Viewzys upsets the entire community.
I know. It's like I think I've done it.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I've upset it a single like a team every single time we've done this. To be honest. No, take
At
happened?
minimum, one team gets upset at you.
Oh, I know.
My DMs go off for after 2 days after this comes out of people saying how biased you are.
It's so funny because I never get any DMs about it. They never come at me. They always have to go to you.
Because they know you won't listen. You don't care about the people like I do.
No, I just don't care about their opinions because they're wrong.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
All right. Starting up the lineup on Division 3, we have Atlantis Elite versus EXO. Atlantis Elite is on a pretty good streak right now.
What do you
As
mean?
one of one.
They lost.
EXO does have everyone's favorite Division 3 player, Firework.
Atlantis Elite lost.
No, they didn't.
Did they?
You're thinking of Atlantis A.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Atlantis
Never mind.
Elite
I'm
won
tripping. I'm
3-1.
tripping.
This
You-
is a scuffed episode.
Who do you
I'm
think
last. I'm last.
Take
I'm
this
last.
battle. Okay, Jnick, who do you think takes this battle of the favorites
I
of
mean,
EXO and Atlantis Elite?
Atlantis Elite came off decent win here, but EXO has Firework. Firework's gonna be
Herm,
too much.
Herm, do you believe Hunter can lead a team to take out Firework?
I believe he can lead a team that was previously owned by Jesse. Or sorry, I believe he can beat a team that was previously owned by Jesse. So EXO 3-1.
All right, Viewzys, how you feeling?
Oh, this one's tough, to be honest. I have a feeling that like Atlantis Elite is gonna snag it out of EXO. To be honest, I don't know why, but I just got that feeling. I'm gonna go 3-1 Atlantis Elite.
All right. Well, let's see. How about this one? Synergy versus Voltage Prospect.
Mm.
Both with a loss under their belt. Who will be not a loser anymore, I guess.
Dude.
This episode's so scuffed.
Guff.
Alright,
Jay, who do you got?
So Voltage and Synergy. I mean, Voltage Prospects. They got some good higher ups that are going to teach them how to like as the season goes on. Not so much for Synergy. I'm going to probably take Voltage Prospects here. I mean, they have the more potential, I think.
Herm, your thoughts?
I'm going to piggyback off Jnick here. I think I'm also going to go with Voltage Prospect. I think it'll be close, though. I'm going to go with 3-2.
Hi.
Yeah, you.
Voltage, or I'm sorry, dude. Why does everybody have so similar names, bro? Change your name. Anyways, I think that Synergy's kind of like off of a kind of down, and I don't think they're gonna recover from it just yet against Voltage Prospect. I got them.
All right. Well, I know I have a strong feeling I know where this next one's going to go, but we can't just ignore it. We're going to go with the Division 2 team now. Division 2 game. We got Black Rose versus Shade. The two powerhouse organizations in the Slips League going head to head in their Division 2 lineups. Who do you believe takes it?
All right. So Shade, we've been putting a lot of work in. We've actually scrimmed Black Rose. While Key had COVID, and everybody else was just tired from coming back to Worlds. But I will give Black Rose the benefit of the doubt. Jesse also had COVID, but I'm not going to give it as much because it is Jesse. So, I mean, I think we still take this. I say we take it 3-1.
Herm?
I hate to sound biased here, but I do want to rematch Black Rose in a scrim because it was kind of chalked with Key having COVID. It was practically just me and Jnick calming with each other. So we did end up beating them, but I think we'll take the series as well.
And our
Viewzys.
coach is going to go against us.
I'm not that dumb. But again, like I said, Div 2 is split into 3 sectors, right? And Black Rose, not a bad team, not by any means, but they're just not in the shade level. That's all it is. 3-0 probably if they're playing well, and hopefully they do for once. Nice to see.
All right. Now, this is going to be a chance for Viewzys to redeem himself after last week's blunder of picking this matchup incredibly wrong.
What?
We have Atlantis A playing XRay Gaming.
What? It's XRay. It's not even. No.
They won last week.
Yeah, it's XRay's gonna win. They're playing against the worst team.
The worst?
Probably, but not because of their players. Well, I don't know about their third, right? Their third is unknown. I'm not gonna trash talk him. He might be pretty good. Right? Guru. Very good player individually, not a good team player. There goes him. Chico. Decent at best player. And the worst mentality about teamwork I've ever seen. So, that's 3. And maybe, I don't know about it, but maybe one of them's good for teamwork. So, that team is just not, unless they take Chico out, because then they have a chance. Otherwise, it's over.
There is no I in team.
There's
The
no Y in
age-old
team here,
saying.
Viewzys.
It's not me.
Herm, you got a differing opinion here?
Nope. Atlantis A sucks. X-ray 3-0.
Jay?
You know what? I don't think it should be a clean sweep off the board there. I'll take Atlantis A. If it is,
Alright.
it's going to be a 3-2. It's going to be a battle.
Well, we'll finish it with the Division 1 streamed match, which is Team Phoenix versus Iris.
Have another one?
Another streamed match. Wow. Someone's
Another
paying
back-to-back.
the execs.
So what happens when you win the playoffs, you get more stream matches. No, I'm kidding. Everyone gets 2, I believe is how it works.
We only have
So they're
one.
probably just knocking their first 2 out early so they don't have to do it again.
Phoenix got the double it up. But
Jay, we'll let you go first here.
All right. So Iris, very good team. They came out strong. I mean, Phoenix did not come out very strong against Blackout. It didn't look too competitive even. I mean, I don't know. I'm not counting Phoenix out for the entire season, but they definitely need to get it turned around soon. But I don't think this week's going to be I'm going to have Iris taking it 3-1.
I think I'm going to be a similar spot there. Iris coming in to this week. Super high confidence after their 3-0 sweep. And Team Phoenix on the opposite end of that spectrum. Down, but now they know they're the underdogs. So you know what? That might give them a little extra spark. I think it'll be close. I think I'm going to have Iris taking it 3-2.
Viewzys.
How
are you feeling?
Pretty well.
You like this matchup?
I do, but I don't know if it'll be close. I think Iris is arguably Well, with me on the team, I would say Iris is the best team in the league. But if our starting roster is playing, I'd say they're number 2. Just because our starting roster is better without me. So, but I think I don't know. I think Phoenix, they're not grinding like they used to. They don't have like 12 hours on a day playing the game anymore. So I don't think Phoenix has a chance, to be honest. They didn't switch anybody up. They have the same play style from last season. Iris is going to get their revenge match, and they're going to win it. Probably 3-0, to be honest with you. Phoenix is going to go down 0-2 and 0-6 in matches.
A terrible start. Terrible start to the season. If that's the case, I have faith. I think they'll take a game or two off them. They're gonna feel the pain that Blackout gave them last week and try and come back better. I'm not sure. Well, boys, we do have an exciting weekend of matches ahead of us. Is there anything you'd like to say before we get on out of here?
Jay, you ready to commentate on Saturday?
What?
You ready to commentate on Saturday?
I didn't know we were, but sure.
Nice.
Viewzys, any word for your haters out there that think your picks are garbage?
So my haters, XRay included, just know that by the end of the season, I'll be right. Maybe not right now, because you played a trash team. Or actually, no, you didn't. You actually beat a good team. Anyways, but just know, at the end of the season, I'll be right. Same goes for you, Chico. You can go DM Hussein all you want. I'll be waiting.
Coming in with the smoke. Jesus.
All the smoke, boys. All right, as usual, you guys can view these matchups Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard on twitch.tv/Slips League Championship. And for more information into the league, visit slips.io. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on Saturday.
Peace.